All right, here we're working on number 6. So number 6 says the expression this is equivalent to one of these things. So I know that this means that there's x to the 4th and there's 6 of them. So x to the 4th, 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 which would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So it would be x to the 24th. Right, so I know my answer is G. You can go a little bit faster if you know 6 times 4 is 24. You just want to be careful. The difference between these is like x to the 4th times x to the 6th would be x to the 10th. That's different than x to the 4th to the 6th, which would be x to the 24th. Right? So that one would be like a little bit faster or a little bit different. So if you're thinking about this, take a moment, think about like 3 to the x, or x to the 3 times x to the 4th versus x to the 3rd to the 4th. Right, take a moment, think about that. This top one would be x to the 7th. This bottom one would be x to the 12th. So the notations are super different, or not that different. Like we still see the 3 and the 4. It's just this extra base here means that we're going to be technically like adding the exponents. This one's multiplying. Cool. That's number 6. Number 7 says Milo earns his regular pay for $12 per hour for up to 40 hours of work per week. So his regular pay is $12 an hour, and he does that for 40 hours, right? And then it says for each hour over 40 hours of work per week, so in a separate situation, Milo earns 1.5 times his regular pay. So this is why people want to work overtime. It's because you make more money when you work overtime. You make a lot more. So in order to figure out what he makes 1.5 times more, I'm going to do 1.5 in my calculator. So 1 plus 1/2 is 1.5. And then I want to multiply that times the $12 per hour. So he makes $18 per hour on the more than 40 hours. So $18 per hour for overtime. Right? So anything after 40 hours. So how much does Milo earn in a week in which he works 45 hours? So for 45 hours, he's going to work 40 hours for $12. And then I need to know how much overtime he's going to make. And if he's already working 40, we subtract that from 45, then we would get he's going to work 5 hours of overtime at $18 an hour. So if I want to know how much he's going to make regular pay, I would do 12 times 40. 12 times 40 is 480. And then I would do 18 times 5 for his overtime. 18 times 5, that's going to give me 90. So he's making $480 and then also 90 extra dollars for his overtime pay. So altogether, 480 plus 90 is $570. So my correct answer is C. All right. For number 8,